Chapter 1: The Ominous Invitation. In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled among the mist-shrouded hills, a group of friends receives an invitation to a secluded cabin in the woods. Excited for a weekend getaway, they eagerly accept the invitation, unaware of the darkness that lurks within the forest's depths. As they journey deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grows increasingly foreboding, the dense canopy overhead casting long shadows across the winding path. The cabin emerges from the gloom, its weathered facade a stark contrast to the serene beauty of the surrounding wilderness. But as night falls and the group settles in for the evening, a sense of unease settles over them, the silence broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant howl of a lone wolf. Strange occurrences begin to unsettle the group, from flickering lights to eerie whispers that seem to echo through the walls of the cabin. Despite their growing apprehension, the friends try to dismiss their fears, chalking up the strange happenings to the isolation of their surroundings. But as the night wears on, the sense of unease only grows stronger, foreshadowing the horrors that await them in the darkness of the Ravenswood Forest. Chapter 2: The Haunting Begins. As the night deepens, strange occurrences intensify within the cabin, unsettling the group of friends. Mysterious whispers drift through the air, their origin elusive in the darkness of the remote forest. Unexplained shadows flit across the walls, leaving the friends feeling watched and vulnerable. Tensions rise as unease festers among the group, each member haunted by their own fears. Attempts to rationalize the phenomena are met with skepticism and growing dread. A sense of isolation sets in as the cabin becomes a prison, surrounded by an oppressive darkness. Sleep offers no respite as nightmares plague the group, blurring the lines between reality and the supernatural. With each passing moment, the veil between the living and the dead grows thinner, allowing malevolent forces to seep into their world. The friends realize they are not alone in the cabin, and that something sinister lurks in the shadows, waiting to reveal itself. As the night wears on, they brace themselves for the terror that awaits, knowing that they are powerless to escape the horrors of the haunted cabin in the heart of Ravenswood Forest. Chapter 3: Uncovering the Secrets. As daylight filters through the dense forest canopy, the group of friends awakens to a sense of lingering unease from the previous night's disturbances. Determined to unravel the mysteries haunting the cabin, they embark on a search for answers. Exploring the surrounding woods, they stumble upon an old cemetery hidden amidst the trees, its weathered gravestones bearing silent witness to the secrets of Ravenswood. Inscribed on the tombstones are names long forgotten, their stories lost to the passage of time. Among the crumbling graves, they discover a faded journal, its pages yellowed with age and filled with cryptic entries. As they pore over the journal's contents, a chilling realization dawns upon them. The cabin is built upon sacred ground, disturbed by the restless spirits of the deceased. The whispers and shadows that plagued them were the voices of the dead, trapped between the worlds of the living and the deceased. Driven by a sense of urgency, the friends delve deeper into the forest, searching for clues to appease the vengeful spirits and lift the curse that binds them to the cabin. But with each step closer to the truth, they unwittingly awaken darker forces, stirring ancient evils that lie dormant in the heart of Ravenswood. As night falls once more, the friends find themselves ensnared in a web of malevolent energy, their fate intertwined with the spirits that haunt the haunted woods of Ravenswood. Chapter 4: The Darkening Shadows. As night descends upon the forest, the atmosphere within the cabin grows increasingly tense, shadows lengthening and whispers growing louder. The friends huddle together, seeking solace in each other's presence as the darkness outside presses in. But as the hours pass, their sense of dread deepens, a palpable fear settling over them like a suffocating blanket. Strange phenomena intensify, with objects moving of their own accord and the air thick with an oppressive energy. Attempts to leave the cabin are thwarted by an unseen force, trapping the friends within its confines. Desperation mounts as they realize they are at the mercy of the malevolent spirits that haunt Ravenswood Forest. Each creak of the floorboards and rustle of leaves outside sends shivers down their spines, their nerves stretched to the breaking point. With nowhere to run and no one to turn to, the friends must confront the darkness head-on, their courage tested in the face of unspeakable terror. But as the night wears on, it becomes increasingly clear that not all of them will make it out of the haunted woods alive. Chapter 5. The Haunting Peaks. In the heart of the night, the malevolent forces within Ravenswood Forest reach their zenith, unleashing a torrent of terror upon the unsuspecting group of friends. Eerie whispers fill the cabin, their voices echoing with a chilling intensity that pierces the darkness. Shadows dance across the walls, twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes that seem to mock the terrified occupants. With each passing moment, the air grows heavier, thick with the scent of decay and despair. Attempts to communicate with the spirits are met with silence or malevolent laughter, their presence growing more malevolent by the minute. The friends find themselves ensnared in a nightmare from which there is no escape, their minds fractured by the relentless onslaught of supernatural horrors. As the night wears on, their sanity begins to unravel, their grip on reality slipping away as they are consumed by fear and despair. But amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerges, a faint beacon of light that offers a sliver of salvation in the darkness. With their courage renewed, the friends band together, determined to confront the evil that lurks within Ravenswood Forest and emerge victorious against all odds. Chapter 6. The Descent into Madness. As the night stretches on, the boundaries between reality and nightmare blur further, plunging the group into a maelstrom of madness and despair. Whispers grow louder, their sinister voices weaving a tapestry of terror that envelops the cabin in an impenetrable shroud of darkness. Each member of the group is haunted by their own personal demons, their fears magnified by the malevolent forces that surround them. Paranoia takes hold, driving a wedge between friends as suspicion and distrust fester in the poisoned air. Attempts to escape the cabin prove futile, with the forest itself seeming to conspire against them, twisting and warping reality at every turn. As tensions reach a boiling point, the group fractures, torn apart by fear and desperation as they struggle to cling to their sanity. But even as they descend deeper into madness, a glimmer of hope remains, a faint beacon of light that offers a sliver of salvation in the darkness. With their backs against the wall, the friends must confront their innermost demons and find the strength to overcome the horrors that lurk within Ravenswood Forest. Chapter 7. The Unveiling of Truth. In the depths of the night, as the group teeters on the brink of madness, a revelation emerges, a truth so horrifying that it threatens to shatter their fragile grip on reality. Through a series of chilling visions and spectral manifestations, the friends begin to piece together the dark history of Ravenswood Forest and the malevolent force that has plagued them. They learn of ancient rituals performed by a long-forgotten cult, rituals meant to summon unspeakable horrors from the depths of the earth. As the pieces of the puzzle fall into place, the group realizes that they are pawns in a twisted game of supernatural manipulation, a game orchestrated by forces beyond their comprehension. But even as they uncover the truth, the malevolent presence within Ravenswood Forest grows stronger, its grip on reality tightening with each passing moment. Haunted by the sins of the past and the terror of the present, the friends must confront the darkness head-on, knowing that their very souls hang in the balance. With courage born of desperation, they resolve to face the horrors of Ravenswood Forest and put an end to the nightmare once and for all. But as they steel themselves for the final confrontation, they know that not all of them will emerge from the forest unscathed, and that some may be lost to the darkness forever. Chapter 8. The Final Stand. As dawn breaks over Ravenswood Forest, the group of friends prepares for their ultimate showdown with the malevolent force that has tormented them. Armed with newfound knowledge and a steely resolve, they venture into the heart of the forest, determined to confront the source of their terror. The air is thick with tension as they navigate the twisted paths and shadowed groves, their senses heightened by the palpable sense of impending doom. With each step, the forest seems to come alive around them, the trees whispering secrets and the ground trembling beneath their feet. But as they draw closer to their destination, the malevolent force within Ravenswood Forest makes its presence known, unleashing a barrage of supernatural horrors upon the group. They are beset on all sides by apparitions and specters, their every move thwarted by the relentless onslaught of the supernatural. But even as they face seemingly insurmountable odds, the friends refuse to back down, their determination to survive fueling their resolve. With courage and strength born of desperation, they press on, knowing that their survival hinges on their ability to overcome the darkness that lurks within Ravenswood Forest. As they reach the heart of the forest, they come face to face with the source of their torment, a malevolent entity of unspeakable power and malice. With the fate of their souls hanging in the balance, the friends prepare for their final stand, knowing that only by defeating the darkness can they hope to escape the horrors of Ravenswood Forest alive. Chapter 9. The Confrontation. In the heart of Ravenswood Forest, the group of friends stands face to face with the malevolent entity that has plagued them, their hearts pounding with fear and determination. The air crackles with dark energy as the entity manifests before them, its form twisting and contorting with an otherworldly grace. With a roar that shakes the very earth beneath their feet, the entity unleashes its fury upon the group, its power overwhelming and relentless. But the friends stand their ground, their courage bolstered by their shared resolve to confront the darkness head-on. With each blow they exchange, the forest trembles with the force of their struggle, the very fabric of reality bending and warping around them. But even as they fight, the friends begin to realize that the entity is more than just a physical threat. It is a manifestation of their own fears and insecurities, a reflection of the darkness that lurks within their own hearts. As they come to this realization, a newfound sense of clarity washes over them, strengthening their resolve and giving them the strength to face their inner demons. With a final burst of energy, the friends channel their collective willpower into a decisive blow, striking at the heart of the entity with all their might. As the entity recoils in pain and defeat, the forest falls silent, the darkness that once consumed it dissipating like morning mist in the light of dawn. With the threat vanquished and the forest returned to peace once more, the friends stand victorious, their bond stronger than ever before as they emerge from the horrors of Ravenswood Forest, forever changed. Chapter 10. The Aftermath. As the sun rises over Ravenswood Forest, the group of friends emerges from the darkness, weary but triumphant, their ordeal finally at an end. With the malevolent entity vanquished and the forest reclaimed from its grip, a sense of relief washes over them, replacing the lingering fear that had consumed them for so long. But even as they celebrate their victory, they know that the scars left by their ordeal will never truly fade, reminders of the horrors they faced and the strength they found within themselves to overcome them. As they make their way back to civilization, they are greeted by the warm embrace of loved ones, their faces etched with concern and relief at their safe return. But beneath the surface, the friends know that their lives will never be the same, that they will forever carry with them the memories of their time in Ravenswood Forest, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unspeakable darkness. But amidst the pain and the trauma, there is also hope, a hope born from the knowledge that they have faced their greatest fears and emerged victorious, stronger and more resilient than ever before. And as they look towards the future, they know that no matter what challenges may lie ahead, they will face them together, united by the bonds forged in the crucible of Ravenswood Forest and the horrors they faced within its shadowed depths.